we looking at today is something special. This is the Air Jordan 5 DJ Khaled, the We the Best pack in the sale color. What's up, guys? BJ Kicks here, and welcome back to my channel, Kicks on Kicks, the channel where I review sneakers. And I enjoy doing so. So subscribe to the channel if you're into sneakers like I am. Now, today we're taking a look at these. The Air Jordan 5 We the Best pack. This is a DJ Khaled collaboration. This is the sale colorway. We got a couple other shoes coming out later on this year, but this is the first one that I get to take a look at now. Before I do, got to give a huge shout out to Monica over at Kiku for donating this chair or this pair to the channel for content. Now, thanks a whole lot, Monica. All her information is in the description down below. But let's take a look at these. Now, you know, with DJ Khaled can be a polarizing figure, right? He's a DJ, an entrepreneur, a producer, the best collaboration posse cut dude in the game. Like, there's nobody that can bring people together for a track like DJ Khaled. And, you know, he comes with his own kind of personality, right? We've seen DJ Khaled, the weight loss motivator. We've seen DJ Khaled, the Snapchat motivational speaker. We've seen DJ Khaled talk everybody into doing tracks for his albums, and he gets the best out of a lot of people. As a matter of fact, speaking of the best, his imprint, his label is called We the Best. I'm playing, I can't say that word, but We the Best. Now, the sneaker is really dope. I think Khaled's dope as a person. You're either going to love Khaled or you hate him. But what I love about Khaled is this whole motivational aspect to his personality and how he's like, look, you got to keep going. Another one, right? I love that about Khaled. But anyway, before I look at the shoe, let's take a look at the box. Like I said, this is one of two sneakers that we're going to get released later this year. So the We the Best pack is 2 regular sneakers and 2 friends and family shoes. So we got this, the sale colorway. The other general release shoe will be the Crimson Bliss colorway, which is so Miami to me. It just screams like Miami rooftop, and that's exciting. So you got those 2 shoes. There's also a purple friends and family pair and like a Carolina blue friends and family pair. I'm not one of Khaled's friends or family, so I don't expect I'll get my hand on either of those, but they're really dope. But as far as the collaboration goes, I think this is a really solid pair. But like I said, let's take a look at the box and the packaging before we get into the detailed look at the shoes. Now, you know that when you get like a shroud, one of those little shrouds on the box, it's already something special because we don't get those often. So this shoe actually comes with this really dope like DJ Khaled branded shroud that goes over your box. So we got We the Best. We got this nice little Jumpman in a circle. We got Keep Going. Another Jumpman. This just gives me all the Miami vibes. It's just, if you ever been inside of a Miami Subs restaurant, RIP. There used to be one on the south side of Raleigh. Now there's not. But anyway, if you've been to Miami Subs, that's what this reminds me of. Just the little patterns. All these colors are just so Miami. So shout out to Dade County. Now, once you pull that shroud off, you got a fairly standard Air Jordan 5 box, except you got this nice Miami coral sunset vibes type pattern on the Jumpman. Nice little gradient. I love that. And then if you look closely at the bottom of the box, it's got that same sort of gradient up there. It's like a lavender, light purple. Now, on one side, you got your We the Best branding on the corner of the box. Then you flip it around and you got your Nike Air branding. So that's a nice touch. Now, this official colorway is the Air Jordan 5 Retro Special SP. It's sail, washed yellow, and violet star. Of course, my pair is in the US size 9 because that's what size I wear, right? Now, look at the box. Let's get a detailed, up close and personal look at the shoes. Now, straight up, just giving it a once over, I really, really love this shoe. I mean, the upper is kind of decked out in this all monochrome sail colorway, and I like it. It's low key. When you think of DJ Khaled, when you think of like Miami vibes, you were thinking you're getting something super loud, like the old Legends of the Summer 3 and stuff like that. But no, this is not a super loud shoe. It's pretty muted until you get down to the midsole and outsole. But anyway, you got this nice sail colored upper, and it's in a very soft tumbled leather that's really dope. Now, one thing, just given the uppers on once over, one detail that I can see, actually we'll talk about it later, but let's look at the shoe. So you got the nice little once over or all over sail on the shoe and on the laces. On your Air Jordan 5, like the classic cages on both sides, lateral and medial, got this nice frosted clear cage. Very cool. So it blends in really well. I think that's dope. And then on the back, you got a nice little hit of pale yellow. It almost blends in with the sail, but you can see it. So on your right shoe, you got the Nike Air embroidery there on the back. And on the left, you got your We the Best embroidery there on the back. Moving down to the midsole, you got a nice two-tone midsole, which has kind of been the custom from the 3, carried on to the 4, and now the 5. So right here, got your nice flat black on the top part of the midsole, top portion of the midsole. Love that. And then underneath that black, you got this nice little racing stripe of the violet star. I'm calling this lavender. I'm sorry. I'm not going to remember violet star. This looks like lavender to me. Your mama call it lavender. I'm going to call it lavender. But anyway, you got this nice lavender on the midsole. And then on these little shark teeth, so like right here on the medial side, and then also on the lateral side, you know, the Air Jordan 5 is designed to mimic like a fighter jet. And so you got these shark teeth for that military influence. But on these shark teeth, you got this nice Miami colors. You got the nice little super baby blue and a little canary yellow on the speckle pattern. So that's really dope. Of course, you got that air unit exposed, and the air unit inside is a nice little sail color as well. And that's pretty much the shoe. Now, the one standout feature on any Air Jordan 5 is going to be that 3M tongue. Super dope. It definitely flashes in the light. So kudos to them for making sure it was nice and flashy. Now, getting into more of the details on the shoe, I already pointed out the Nike Air on the one shoe and the We the Best on the other. The other identifying feature that makes this super different from any other Air Jordan 5 is normally right here. Like when you get to the heels on your Air Jordan 5, it usually kind of puffs out a little bit. It's like a little bubble on the shoe. That's just the way the shoe is designed. Every other pair of Jordan 5s, like you think about the classics like the Playoff 5s or the Bel Air 5s, the Grapes, all that, right? You get that nice little bubble. Well, on these, the bubble has been shaved down. Somebody went and performed surgery, got that tumor knocked out, and then they sewed up the excess skin right here. So you got these nice flat panels on either side of the shoe, and it gives it a nice slim look on the foot. And I think that is super dope. I love that touch that you don't have these big pods just kind of popping out of your shoe. So that's a really nice detail. And then the other thing that's going to set this apart from any other Air Jordan 5 is this sock liner. You got a baby blue quilted satin sock liner. Super nice. And then on the inside of your tongue, you know Khaled's got to give you the motivation, right? You got to get the motivation. So on your right shoe, you got the word keep. And then on your left shoe, you got the word going. Because you got to keep going, you know? Right? And so you got that on the shoe. And again, super nice touch. I mean, I can't complain. I love it. I love Khaled's whole motivational aspect. You know, encouraging everyone to get the best out of the life in the 24 hours they get every day. Now, on the inside of the shoe, on the insole, you got a nice pale yellow insole. And on the one shoe, on your right shoe, you got Nike Air on that heel area. And on your left shoe, you got your We the Best branding there. One thing I didn't even hit on this midsole right here, toward the front, you got this nice little icy coral blue. That's really cool. I like that like yellow icy feature. outside of just the lavender and the blue and the black and all that. I think this black really takes the shoe a long way to really make it a grounded shoe. But I don't want to keep reviewing the shoe. Oh, snap. On the bottom, though, on the outsole, that's a big thing. On your left shoe, or your right shoe, excuse me, you got your We the Best branding. On the right shoe, you got your Jordan Jumpman logo and Nike on the outsole. That's a big deal. I'm actually going to edit this part to go with all the other parts of the overview. Now, as far as extras that come with the shoe, we got a bunch of laces. So these come with a sail colored lace to go with that nice monochrome look. If you want to give it a pop of color, though, you can. And so to give you that pop of color, you got a pale yellow set of laces, you got a set of black laces, and you got this nice lavender, or what is it, violet washed? Is that what it's called? Lavender set of laces too. If I gotta pick favorites, I'm probably gonna keep the sail laces in here, but I think the lavender's a good way to go, and even that pale yellow to kind of really bring out the color on that embroidery might be a nice way to go. I probably wouldn't do the black laces on this. It's a little bit too much contrast, but yeah, all in all, this is a dope shoe. I really like the details, and what really brings it home for me is the quality. When I was showing you that leather earlier, I don't know if you noticed, but it's super soft. Any area that you squeeze on this shoe, this tumbled leather, it kind of creases in and dents in everywhere. This shoe looks like it's going to age beautifully. The more you wear it, I think the better it'll look. And that's not the case for a lot of shoes, but this one looks like it's going to be really dope in that way. So all in all, I think this is a very well done shoe. And just from seeing the quality on this pair, I cannot wait to get that Crimson Bliss pair in hand, because I think that if it's got the same quality, it's going to look even better, like creasing in that sort of terracotta colorway. I can't wait to get that shoe in hand. But let's not put the cart before the horse. Let's go ahead and lace this up. I'm going to put this one on feet and give you guys an on-foot look. Now, before we put these on feet, I always like to give you a bit of a legit checking guide. It's harder to do when the shoe hasn't released yet because we haven't seen any official shoes to really know the difference. But one thing I'm always going to be on the lookout for is this embroidered Jumpman. A lot of times the fingers are a bit wonky. In this case, the fingers look really good. Other than that, you know, again, you got that shaved down sort of where the pods used to be. So if your pair comes with pods, hey, they just gave you these colors on a regular Air Jordan 5. You should get your money back. But also the keep going. That's the one thing that I've seen that some UA pairs have gotten wrong. I saw one person review these and it just said keep on both shoes. So both shoes said keep. I'm very glad mine have the full phrase, keep going. Other than that, you're always going to want to look out for like just kind of super quality defects, right? The painting on the midsole, that's going to be a big one. Make sure it's not chipped anywhere, you know, but that's normal QC stuff that you could see on retail shoes too. So I would say just be careful. At first glance, this doesn't look like there's a lot that people are going to get wrong on the shoe, but you never know. You never know. So give it a good look before you buy, or make sure you're buying from a trusted seller is what I would tell you on that. But yeah, so not a ton that you can look out for legit checking. Watch out for that Jumpman. Make sure you got your whole motivational phrase on the inside of the tongue. And be on the lookout for a retail pair that you can compare these to. But that's really going to be it. So I'm going to go ahead and throw these on feet, give you a nice look, and we'll get out of here. Again, if you want any information about where my stuff comes from or whatever, follow me on Instagram, join the Discord server. All that's in the description below. Let's go ahead and get the on-foot look at these. I'll see y'all in another one soon.